speed. In a coupe, it hits differently. Not because these cars are the most practical, not because they make sense, but because nothing else on four wheels makes you feel that alive. Today we're counting down the 10 fastest coupes you can actually buy in 2026, ranked by 0 to 60 performance, real-world power, and the kind of acceleration that rearranges your face. Let's get into it. Number 10, Mercedes-AMG CLE 53 Coupe. 60 mph, 4.0 seconds, 443 HP. We open the list with a car that proves you don't need a supercar price tag to feel genuinely fast. The AMG CLE 53 sits at an interesting crossroads. It replaced both the C-Class and E-Class coupes in one body, and AMG took that seriously. Under the long hood lives a 3.0-liter inline-six turbo with mild hybrid support, producing 443 horsepower and 413 lb-ft of torque. All-wheel drive puts every single one of those horses to work. The result? 0 to 60 in around 4.0 seconds flat. Not shocking on paper, but the way this car delivers that speed is what sticks with you: smooth, effortless, almost deceptive, like it's hiding what it can really do. On the outside, the wide Panamericana grille, aggressive air intakes, and muscular shoulders let people know something's coming before they even hear it. Inside, the AMG-tuned cockpit, sport seats, and twin digital displays make the whole thing feel premium without being over the top. Starting at around $76,300, this is the most accessible car on this list, and in terms of bang for your buck, it might be the smartest buy here. Number 9, Lexus LC 500. 0-60 mph, 4.4 seconds, 471 HP. Now the LC 500 is technically the slowest car here in terms of raw numbers. So why is it on a speed list? Because speed isn't always about the stopwatch. The LC 500 carries a 5.0-liter naturally aspirated V8, no turbos, no hybrids, just pure mechanical fury that spins all the way to 300 RPM and screams while doing it. 471 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, and one of the greatest engine sounds currently available on any road car at any price. This is one of the last naturally aspirated V8 Grand Tourers you can buy in 2026. That alone gives it a status no spec sheet can capture. The design flowing roofline, sharp lead eyes. Massive spindle grille looks like a concept car that escaped into the real world. The interior is handcrafted in Japan, stitched and finished with a level of detail that makes you slow down just to appreciate it. At around $117,000 to $133,000, the LC 500 isn't chasing lap times. It's chasing something more important, the feeling that driving used to give you before everything got turbocharged and digitized. Number 8, BMW M4 Competition xDrive Coupe. 0-60 mph, 3.4 seconds, H523 HP. Back to business. The M4 Competition xDrive is what happens when BMW's engineers are told to make a coupe that wins arguments and does it on any road, in any weather. The twin-turbo 3.0-liter inline-six produces 523 horsepower, and with all-wheel drive hooking that power to the tarmac, 0 to 60 disappears in 3.4 seconds. That's not fast. That's embarrassing for other coupes. What makes the M4 special isn't just the speed, it's the precision. The 8-speed M Steptronic gearbox shifts with a violence that makes passengers flinch. The active M differential reads corners like it's been studying the road ahead. And the chassis balance, even in a car this fast, is surgical. The exterior is polarizing those wide vertical kidney grilles, still divide opinions, but there's no denying the M4 has a presence. It's aggressive, it's muscular, and it makes absolutely no apology for what it is. Inside, the driver-focused cockpit, M Sport seats, and carbon-style trim remind you that this car was built for one person, the driver. Starting at $91,700, the M4 Competition xDrive is the benchmark by which all performance coupes are judged. And right now, very few can match it at this price. Number 7, Maserati GranTurismo Trofeo. 0-60 mph, whine 3.4 seconds, H542 HP. When people talk about Italian performance cars, Ferrari gets all the glory. But the GranTurismo Trofeo is Maserati quietly reminding everyone what they're capable of. The twin-turbo 3.0-litre V6 under the hood uses Nettuno technology borrowed directly from Formula One, inspired pre-chamber combustion, producing 542 horsepower and 650 Newton-meters of torque. The result? 0 to 100 km/h in 3.5 seconds and a top speed of around 320 km/h. Those are Ferrari numbers. And Maserati knows it. The exterior is unmistakably Italian long hood, flowing bodywork, and that iconic trident badge on the grille. It looks like it was designed to be beautiful first and fast second, which somehow makes it even more impressive that it's this quick. Inside, the 2+2 cabin blends premium leather, digital displays, and a cockpit feel that centers the driver without punishing passengers. This isn't a pure track weapon, it's a grand tourer that can also humiliate faster-looking cars off the line. Starting at approximately $180,000, the GranTurismo Trofeo asks you to pay for exclusivity as much as performance. And honestly, that Italian badge on the nose makes it worth every dollar. Number 6, Mercedes-AMG GT63 Coupe, Widow 60 MVH, 3.1 seconds, H, 577 HP. AMG shows up again, and this time, they mean real business. The GT63 isn't just a fast Mercedes, it's AMG's statement that a grand tourer can have supercar pace without sacrificing the ability to do a 500-mile trip in complete comfort. The hand-built 4.0-litre twin-turbo V8 produces 577 horsepower and 590 lb-ft of torque. That combination delivers 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, and unlike some track cars that feel savage and twitchy at that pace, the GT63 feels planted. Confident, like speed is just its natural state. Outside, the Panamericana grille, wide stance, low-slung body. And aggressive aero elements make this thing look like it belongs on a race circuit, but with enough elegance that you'd feel comfortable parking it at a 5-star hotel. Inside, it's another world entirely. Driver-focused, yes, but laced with premium everything. The kind of cabin that makes 100 mph feel like 60. At a starting MSRP of approximately $181,350, the GT63 Coupe isn't cheap. But it might be the most usable car on this list, fast enough to embarrass supercars, comfortable enough to drive every single day. Number 5, Porsche 911 Turbo S, 0-60 mph, 2.4 seconds, 640 HP. Here's where this list changes character entirely. The 911 Turbo S isn't a fast car. It's a weapon disguised as a car. Since 1974. The Turbo name has stood for one thing inside Porsche, the absolute pinnacle of what a 911 can be. And the 2026 version doesn't break that tradition, it crushes it. A 3.8-litre flat-six twin-turbo, an 8-speed PDK gearbox, and Porsche's legendary all-wheel drive combine to produce 640 horsepower and launch the car from 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. That's not a typo. 2.4. What's insane is how easy it makes that feel. There's no drama, no wheel spin, no violence. You press the accelerator and the road simply disappears behind you. That's the genius of Porsche engineering, making the impossible feel routine. The exterior is wider, more aggressive, and more aerodynamically purposeful than a standard 911, but it still looks unmistakably like a 911. That restraint is a Porsche signature, and it never gets old. Inside, the cockpit is pure driver-focused leather, digital gauges, sports seats all wrapped in that classic 911 feel that hasn't fundamentally changed in 50 years, and doesn't need to. Starting at $270,300, the 911 Turbo S is the performance benchmark of this entire list. At this level, you're not paying for a car. You're paying for one of the most refined, fastest, and frankly brilliant machines ever built for public roads. Number 4, Aston Martin Vanquish, 0-60 mph, 93.3 seconds, 835 HP. The name Vanquish first appeared in 2001, and it carried weight then. The 2026 version carries even more. Aston Martin brought this nameplate back in late 2024 as their most powerful V12 engine series production car, and the most important word there is V12. In a world of downsized engines and electric motors, Aston Martin went the other direction. A 5.2-litre twin-turbo V12, 835 horsepower, 1,000 Newton-meters of torque, 0 to 100 km/h in 3.3 seconds, and a top speed of 214 mph, 344 km/h. This car is also a record holder. At its debut, it was confirmed as Aston Martin's highest top-speed series production car. The exterior is dramatic in the way only Aston Martin can pull off long hood, sweeping shoulders, a clamshell rear that's both elegant and menacing. It doesn't shout for attention, it commands it. Inside, the hand-finished British craftsmanship is unmistakable. Premium materials, a 2+2 layout that nods to practicality, and a driver-focused cockpit that reminds you exactly why this car exists, to make you feel extraordinary. Starting at approximately $436,500, the Vanquish is the most expensive V12 you can buy in a British coupe body right now. And for what it delivers sonically, emotionally, and dynamically, it earns every penny. Number 3, Ferrari 12-cylinder, 0-60 EMF, 92.9 seconds, 830 HP. Ferrari named this car 12-cylindry 12 cylinders. Not a code. Not a model number. A statement. Introduced in May 2024 as the direct successor to the 812 Superfast, the 12-cylindry carries Ferrari's 6.5-litre naturally aspirated V12, one of the last of its kind on Earth, producing 830 horsepower with a redline at 9,250 RPM. The sprint to 100 km/h takes 2.9 seconds. 200 km/h arrives in under 7.9 seconds. Top speed exceeds 340 km/h. Those numbers are absurd. The way they're delivered is even more so. Naturally aspirated means no turbo lag. The power builds linearly, relentlessly, all the way to that screaming high revving peak. It's not just fast, it's musical. The design references Ferrari's classic Daytona long hood, fastback silhouette, a black horizontal front panel, while active aerodynamics and modern chassis technology keep it planted at speeds most cars can't reach. This is Ferrari's understanding of tradition and technology in perfect balance. Inside, the low seating position, digital driver-focused cockpit, and premium materials create an atmosphere that's pure Ferrari. Nothing is wasted, everything is intentional. Starting at around $466,000 and rising quickly with options, the 12-cylindry is more than a fast coupe. It's one of the last celebrations of the naturally aspirated V12 era. And that makes it irreplaceable. Number 2, Bentley Continental GT Speed Mulliner, 0-60 mph, die 3.2 seconds, die 771 HP. Here's a question: can a car weigh over 2 tonners and still make this list? The Bentley Continental GT Speed Mulliner answers that with a firm, extraordinarily well-upholstered yes. Under the long, majestic hood sits a 4.0-litre twin-turbo V8 hybrid system producing 771 horsepower and 1,000 Newton-meters of torque. The Continental sprints from 0 to 100 km/h in 3.2 seconds and reaches a top speed of 335 km/h. For a car of this size, this luxury, this weight, that's genuinely shocking. But the Mulliner edition isn't here just because it's fast. It's here because it does something no other car on this list can. It makes 200 mph feel like an act of quiet refinement. The exterior is classically commanding, wide, low, elegant, with exclusive Mulliner details that separate it from a standard Continental GT. Inside, diamond-quilted seats, hand-stitched leather, polished metal, and Bentley's signature craftsmanship turn the cabin into something closer to a private members club than a car interior. The Mulliner package pushes the price well above $340,000. That's the cost of having the fastest luxury lounge in existence. Number 1, Porsche 911 GT2 RS, 0-60 mph, 2.7 seconds, 700 HP, the GT2 RS. 2 letters and 2 numbers that have meant one thing in Porsche history: the absolute limit of what a rear-engine sports car can be. The 2026 GT2 RS carries a 3.8-litre twin-turbo flat-6, producing 700 horsepower rear-wheel drive only. No all-wheel drive safety net. No soft settings. No compromise. This car demands your full attention, your full commitment, and your full respect. The result is 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds and a top speed of 211 mph. Numbers that compete with hypercars costing 2, 3, 4 times the price. What separates the GT2 RS from everything else on this list isn't just the performance. It's the purity. This is a car built for the driver who doesn't want technology to do the work for them. The P-K gearbox reacts in milliseconds, the rear wheel steering sharpens every corner, and the active aero keeps it pinned to the road, but ultimately, you are the variable. And that's exactly the point. On the outside, the widened rear arches, massive fixed wing, and functional aero body kit make it unmistakably a race car that happens to have license plates. In the interior, weight reduction takes priority, but Porsche hasn't stripped the soul out of it. The cockpit is still purposeful, still tactile, still unmistakably 911. Starting at approximately $293,200, the GT2 RS is the fastest, most focused, and most uncompromising coupe you can buy in 2026. There are faster cars, there are more expensive cars, but there is no coupe on earth that makes you feel more like a driver. 10 coupes, 10 very different ideas of what fast actually means. Whether it's the accessible fury of the AMG CLE 53 or the last-of-its-kind V12 scream of the Ferrari 12 Cilindri 2026 is an extraordinary year to be a coupe person. Drop your pick in the comments. Which one would you take? If you're new here, subscribe, we do this every week. And I'll see you in the next one.